Heavy Modular Frames, the item everyone hates, and today we're finally automating them properly. Because we need to feed the beast that is the continuous space elevator, we're going to need a lot of these ready for future projects. What's good everyone, I'm Ollie and welcome back to Barely Building. Today we're tackling one of the worst mid-game bottlenecks in Satisfactory and building a full heavy modular frame factory from scratch. So let's get into it. Quick recap, last episode we settled into the new base, we got our local power sorted and we started the community wall. And today we're going to scale up some production. We're going to be redoing rods, plates, concrete, modular frames, beams, pipes, reinforced plates, all feeding into a heavy modular frame setup. But first we need the milestone unlocked so we can actually get started with this nightmare. With that done, let's get on with it. Before we start placing machines, in the last video we set up the community wall and we've got 3 new names up from the last episode, so massive thank you guys for the support. And if you want your name up here, subscribe to the channel and drop a comment saying I subbed. I can't always see the names of those who have subbed, so and then yeah, I add new names every episode. All right, and this is the spot where the chaos begins. I'm not over planning this one. I've laid out the machines that I'm gonna need, but where we put them and the layout, we're just gonna sketch and let that evolve naturally. So the goal is simple. We're gonna overproduce every item in here and have the overflow go into its own storage. And remember, we've got no world power grid. Every factory needs its own power plant, so I can't let any of the infrastructure power lines cross over, which is going to get a bit spicy later. So here we go. And with all the machines down, we need to get our resources in. And this is where the power plant challenge that we're running really kicks in. We need to make sure none of these power lines cross into other sections and other resources run into other factories. So we need to make sure everything's routed very cleanly. We need a couple of iron nodes from over here, and we need a couple of limestone nodes for the heavy modular frames. I also grabbed some Caterium copper while we're over here, which we're going to need later. Using our trusty belt highway blueprint, let's get the resources over. And with those in, let's power her up and let's troubleshoot this mess. All right, let's take a look. So resources are moving in nicely. Got coal and iron going in here. Got iron ingots being made. So these rods are just for storage. So let's change this to smart splitter. We'll send any that way and we'll send the overflow into the rods because we want to get this up and running first. That's good. We're moving here. Screws are being made. Steel ingots are being made. Good. It's starting to overflow. Oh, no concrete. Right, that should be a splitter. Put that in. There. Don't know about you guys, but you can guarantee I will make a ton of mistakes when I'm doing a build like this. Okay, so that should be 2 lots of beams being made. Steel pipes. Moving through fine. So moving upstairs, everything's moving nicely. This has no power. Let's just turn that in. We have a bit of everything other than modular frames coming in. So let's take a look at that. Might just be an issue needing to back up. No reinforced iron plates, because there's no iron plates in here. Because this is completely empty. No iron ingots or steel ingots. That's not good. That one's got some. That one's got some. That has none. Okay. There's no input into here. This should be an input. Let's just delete that. It should look like that. Then underneath on the ceiling. That would be white. That shouldn't be there. That should have a splitter attached to it. Then feed steel ingots in. Great. And then there should be a elevator here. That's where I've gone wrong. Put that in. Just bring that down for now. This is there. Okay, that gets that moving. Should have iron plates. Okay, that's flowing. Always mistakes. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I will always make a mistake. And we're finally live. Heavy modular frames are finally moving. I'm overproducing each part of the system, so the overflow can go into storage, which is going to keep us going right up for the rest of the game, hopefully. And now that it works, let's make it look like it works. And here it is. Heavy modular frame factory. Fully automated, fully powered, and it's completely running off our main base's local power plant. I need to do some more work on this, but I think that'll be one for a live stream in the future. Next time, we're going to push deeper into phase 3, scale up production even further, automating computers and everything else we've unlocked up to this point. So if you want your name up on the community wall, drop a sub on the channel, drop a comment saying I subbed or something similar, and I will see you in the next one.